Hey guys, Shivai. So, last night the ETs were here again, it appears. They appeared in the skies. So, how it happened, I had a session with a client and I'd had a very powerful day. I'd been meditating a lot, I'd had some beautiful meditations, in some very nice spaces, had a powerful meditation at the end of the client session, and then went out and my energies were moving a lot. Like I had a lot of energy moving through me and I felt like I needed to just go for a walk just to move the energy, just to like balance my nervous system out. But I didn't go out straight away. I went out into the garden and just did a bit of exercise. And I noticed a torch flashlight looking over the trees, which is a bit unusual. Like the woods just in front of where I'm staying, they're like between me and the temple sites of the archaeological park. And I noticed a flash come from the woods. And it could have been many things, but it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt very ET-like. I just had that feeling, you know, you see my videos before, like the Facebook live stream, when I thought, I feel like something's going to happen, guys. And next thing you know, they're all flashing us from the skies in the live stream. So it was a bit like that. I felt like there was something going on. I saw it flash in the trees, not too far away at all. Like, I don't know, a bit further than the farthest part of the stream. You can see just down there, like 100 meters away or something. 150 yards, those Imperial guys in the US. And so, yeah, I felt like it was ET. So I went out and I walked down there and I just hung out there a bit. And like, well, at one point I'd really like to touch on, and this is perhaps more important because the sightings were nothing spectacular really, but quite interesting, was the energy. Like when I got out there, I felt like I was in a cartoon. This is the best way I can describe it. And like when you shift into their dimension, like when they're around, when they're close, like reality shifts and it feels like you're in a computer game or you're in a cartoon. Like you don't feel like you're in a physical reality, like you're a separate being in a separate reality. And I have like intense experiences of oneness, but it still has it doesn't have the same texture as the ET contact experiences, where it literally feels like you're in a cartoon. Like everything changes, everything looks different, and you don't feel like you're a physical body in a physical reality. You feel like you're just like an energy being in a dream, a cartoon dream, and it's all very obvious that it's a dream. And so everything looked like this. And I think that other people feel it as well. They must do. They're probably just not that conscious of it. They probably just think like, oh, I feel better than normal tonight. And so I hung out around there a bit. Nothing really happened. I pondered whether I'd have the confidence as to walk into the woods on my own and meet them. And I noticed I've still got some fears there. I haven't worked with my fears as much as I thought I had. And so then I got the impulse to walk into the town square just to see what the energies were like there. And it was all a bit weird actually, because it's often quite high vibe there, but it didn't feel that high vibe tonight because it's a tourist spot. It didn't feel that high vibe tonight. And last night, and it was weird. There was people were affected by the energy, I could tell, and everyone was a bit like confused. A few people like drunk, and you don't get that many drunks around here, not in the main square. They get kicked out probably. And so then I walked back off and I walked up the street and I got guided to walk down this specific street, which I call Extraterrestrial Alley, because it's one of these streets that are made out of the real advanced architecture, not as amazing as the stuff in the main site and the temple sites, but pretty cool. And I walked down there, and when I got out, I just got to the end and I noticed there's this really bright light in the sky, really unusually bright star. And I just stood looking at it, pondering. And I couldn't see any other stars because I was below like bright street lights. And you know how the street lights make it harder to see stars, so I couldn't really see any other stars in that area. I couldn't actually in that area at all, except for this one super bright light. And then after a while, it faded out. It just naturally faded away, and it's like I've seen these ships do that before. So nothing really spectacular ship size, but I'm fairly certain it was them. I tuned into the Yaya this morning, and I kind of got the download that it was them, or it was the ETs at least. And yeah, it definitely felt like them. It's the first time they've been here in a while. Really good sign that they are back. And yeah, and like I really want to, and I feel like this is fourth density, this is the fifth dimension. And getting tasters, or we're getting tasters if you're experiencing similar, as to what it's like in fourth density, the fifth dimension. We're literally shifting into this reality where it's like just like being in a dream or a cartoon. And it's a very grounded state, because some people say that like being ungrounded, you can feel like you're in a dream. But it's not like all spacey and dreamy, like what's going on? It's like very grounded, you're like very present, like whoa, look at this. It's like not an ungrounded dreamy state. It's just like, I know, it's been like being in a cartoon. Or like, it's not like, it looks a little cartoony, it's really bizarre. And I feel like this is the beginning of the shift, guys. I feel like the shift is beginning. I feel like, I know I've been saying this for a long time on my YouTube channel, and of course we have been shifting all the time, but I feel like it's really happening now, guys. I feel like the positive energies are back, guys. Do you feel it? I mean, look at this place. Like the energies were really dreamy and heavy around here not so long ago, and now look at it. It's flipping heaven, guys. Heaven on earth. The new age is birthing, fourth density is coming, the shift is occurring, and I've been feeling for a while that ET contact and the shift is going to pick up around August, September time, and we're almost in August and the ETs are here. So peace, love and light. See you in another now, guys. Shabbai.